Hey Linchpin crew, my name is Scott Middleton and this is my gym tour. First things first, I've been doing CrossFit since the end of 2010. Um, been with Linchpin for maybe a couple of years now, something like that. I live just south of Cleveland, so right now it is a perfect day outside. It is warm-ish. I can wear shorts, which is always nice. More importantly, I can practice my golf swing here in my lovely backyard. It's long enough to hit about a 9 iron if it's a good day. Anything else ends up in the creek that's back there. So there's not a whole lot of distance happening, but I can at least practice my golf swing in this general area. It's a good warm-up before we head into the good stuff, which is the garage gym. So we were just outside that door. There's my nice grill. Again, there's the backyard. The most important thing in the gym, naturally, is the Fit Aid fridge full of beer. Well, not full of beer, but one shelf's kind of full. Going along the back wall, we've got our American flag and our thin blue line flag. We love America. My wife's dad is a former police officer. We've got our two rowers, our wonderful boxes from Rogue. My wife was kind enough to buy me the GHD attachment for Christmas one of these years. I forget, it might have been last year. We've got our old pull-up bars that sit back here now. They've since been retired. We'll find out in a minute. I've got a pair of farmer's walk handles back here that don't get used nearly enough, mostly because it's a lot of work taking the weight on and off. That's all right. We've got this nice little shelf I put in recently. We've got our clock, cleaning supplies, my very underutilized Olympic lifting shoes, our tiny speaker that is actually a workhorse. It does a really good job for this place. Our little accessory rack over here, my handles for the T-bar row. We've got our hip halo, we've got our jump ropes, belts, bands, dip belt, all kinds of fun stuff. Up here we've got kind of a few more accessories. We've got other sporting good stuff, ab mats, skull mats. If you don't use skull mats, they're actually really cool. They're just better versions of ab mats for handstand push-ups. I highly recommend it. Over here we've got one of my favorite things in the gym is my little dog Lean On Me American flag that I don't remember where we got it from. Our brand new pull-up bars that my buddy just helped us install a few weeks ago, which is what retired our kids bars. They're so nice, and I'm glad he did it because I would probably have already fallen off the wall by now. I've got our lovely whiteboard over here. We were running a little 531 along with Filthy 50 the other day. We've got up in the ceiling, we have zero room for bar muscle ups and mostly chest to bars even because I'll hit my head on that insulation up there. Our rig right here, my Tinker's Creek gym sign that I got for Christmas this year, which is really cool from my mother and father-in-law. A rig we got at the start of COVID. My wife's bar, my bar, American flag again. Set of rings, and this flag that you already saw, we got from, I forget where we got it from. Might have been John Wellborn's power athlete. But this is what we look at sometimes when it's a tough day and we don't really want to work out, and we just kind of come out here and sometimes you just got to move the dirt, you know. You either get a shovel or you get a spoon, but the important thing is you just got to move it. We've got our bench, we've got our foot attachment for the GHD. We've got my wife's pull-up bar over here with a tennis ball to guard her from tearing her hands apart on the garage door slider. And then my least favorite part of our gym is our wall ball target. Now what you can't see here is that those are sitting about 2 inches behind that cinder block there. So if you have one of those wall balls that comes up a little bit short, it will come down, hit that lip right here, hit it and bounce off and hit you in the face. It's a lot of fun and it makes you be very, very accurate. Coming over here, we've got our underutilized prowler that I wish I used more, and I'm going to try to this year. Our generator, because we lose power frequently from our lovely creek in the back there. And then all the way back out front, we've got our driveway, that lady riding her bike. And we've got a nice quiet street where we run out and we run all the way down that way for any of our running workouts. There's a tow path about a half mile down that road, so we can generally go down there and run a long way. Circling back around, we've got one assault bike, one bike from, I don't know where we got it, but I bought it for my wife for Christmas one year. Our wall balls, my one sandbag because I love sandbag work, my motorcycle because it's fun to ride. Coming over here, we've got an assortment of dumbbells and kettlebells. We have anything from a 25, I've got a 100-pounder back there because why not? Couple of sleds to pull up and down our street. We've got just a gymnastics mat, a couple of expensive Lululemon mats that we've destroyed, and our second smaller squat rack that we'll take turns using, along with the heater that does a halfway decent job of keeping this place warm in the wintertime. Anyway, that's our entire gym.